Good evening and welcome to Collector Cars. I'm Lance, your host. With me in the studio tonight, we've given Mr. Bill Mergens the night off because it is Sue Mergens' birthday. So Bill said, I got to take the wife out to dinner, and I thought that's a good idea.
I got to do that tomorrow. And
you got to do that tomorrow. With us tonight, Mr. Mark Petty. How you doing, man?
Good.
All right, slid right into the 2 count.
Yeah.
Doing a Dygert routine.
Yeah. At least I show up.
There you go. We were going to have Bill Trier on tonight to talk about the different trends, because they just did another Barrett-Jackson auction, and for people who are watching this, people who are concerned about their classic car value and stuff like that, yeah, there's some of them that are going cheap, but for the most part,
they're holding their value.
They're holding their value, and the high dollar stuff is just increasing like always. So it's still a very, very good investment.
Oh, yeah.
I invested in a Trans Am once. I haven't been able to drive it since, but...
Well, you said invested, you didn't say
But it was
bought.
an investment, see? See, that's it. But you know what? You know what she wants?
No.
A 55 Bel Air. She's hooked on a 55 Bel Air now.
Mine's going.
You sold your Bel Air?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a gun. What are you driving?
Nothing.
You are classic carless?
Yeah, until the house is done.
Those honeydew lists.
Yeah.
What chapter are you on?
Year number 2, I think.
I talked to Mary. Yeah, Mary is such a trip at the show. She loves it. She's out. We're talking. I said, "Where's Mark?" She said, "He's working on the house." She said, "He's all these things over the years that he said he was going to get done. Well, now he's tackled them all at one time."
Well, I'm trying to. 4 years of I'll get it next week.
Right.
Next week has not come yet.
Right. That next week thing is you know, I'm gonna be in serious trouble when that week hits.
Yeah, it caught up. So.
Yeah. But see, I tell her, look, I'm getting old, I'm getting fat, I can't do that stuff much anymore. And if you have to pay somebody to do everything, forget it.
Yep. You
ain't never gonna get it done.
No.
So, but you were with us, working the show and doing all kinds of stuff out at Super Cruise. We've got footage, and I want to let the people know, I've got footage on the computer from different things that we've done. The night over at Home Depot that they put the for sale sign on the
Yeah.
It's all coming. It just is going to take a little bit of time, and this wasn't my best weeks. I threw my back out.
Well, we'll get the for sale sign out, and that'll help.
Yeah.
That for sale sign's
Ron Dohana come up to me. He says, "You know," he said, "I paid 38 cents for that sign. I ain't seen it on the show yet." I said, "We're getting to it. We're getting to it."
That sign's made it around.
But you had some fun with Jim Dygert that day.
Yeah.
Riding around. I noticed you didn't let me drive the golf cart. You did actually let me drive yours once.
The four-wheeler.
The four-wheeler.
That has bumpers on it.
Yeah.
Golf cart. We got a picture of you somewhere on that, so we'll have to find it.
Yeah, we'll have to locate that.
It's in the middle of the field with nothing around for 3 miles.
Yeah, he lets me drive it at the airport. Yeah, out at Rods and Wings. I tell you. Anyway, if Mr. Perkins is ready, Super Cruise USA, and this was like our 9th annual. It's hard to believe we've been doing that for 9 years. But what I told Mark is, instead of doing each car, let's just do some pan stuff.
Yeah, well, we drove the golf cart around, put Bill Mergens in the back of it. He was able to stand up and get a little bit higher.
So you actually rode him and he filmed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you remember, and you know Debbie was commenting, each year you see the grass areas. Now by the end of the show, all those grass areas were packed.
Yeah.
And she started looking around and she said, "Lance, I think we got less grass here than last year." Well, seems to be diminishing.
The comment should be we ought to park the cars off the grass and onto the shell and let everybody walk on the grass.
The grass.
Because that's the problem you got. Everybody's complaining about the dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once the cars are parked there, it's not moving too much, but cars coming in and out, we can get them to go on the grass. I don't know if the park will like that, but...
You know, I don't know. We've never tried it, but you know what? It's a nice place to do the show, and you see every place where there was a patch of grass, we've got a
it's a phenomenal place. I mean, it's
back in the trees. They were all over. Did you ever get a full car count? Weren't we up around what, about 240, 250?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. It's been so long ago.
The other nice thing is tents. out in an area
There's
like that?
plenty of room behind everybody's car.
Yeah, plenty of room to set up the tents and get the groups together. And
Yeah, and even if you come late, you've got an area, if somebody's holding you, they can sneak in behind you.
yeah,
And you're not holding everybody else up. But there's a good variety of cars from all
Yeah.
over here.
we had just about everything. We had the bounce house and the slide. Not a lot of kids this year,
No,
I was noticing. You know, in past years. Now you look at here.
there's the
this is a
shaded
beautiful
area in the
shaded
back,
area.
yeah.
And there's a pond in the back. There's actually other areas we could use. Would make it kind of tough running the sound, but it still would be pretty neat. Now there's one part coming up where you guys did. Oh, that's Bob Francis, that Buick.
Mm-hmm.
That's a gorgeous Buick. Is that Butch next to him?
I don't
Chevelle?
know. I don't think it was. I don't remember. I think Butch was up front.
Okay.
And I see he's standing in the back. Was able to get a little bit height on there and get a good idea of the crowd that was there.
What we've done in past years is have him go up on the Jim's RV
Yeah,
and try to get
but
a...
he's limited at that point.
Yeah. Car show is very tough to film.
Yeah.
And to film it, to actually show the impact of the amount of cars and people. But it worked out pretty good this year with the food vendors and everything.
Yeah. Well, this is a good show. I mean, you're pulling people from Punta Gorda, you're pulling them south Fort Myers, and
Yeah.
then you're pulling them from north too. So
From
it's
Sarasota, Bradenton,
Yeah.
Venice. There's the POW flag. That's Vinny. Vinny had that up. There it is. POW.
We can go on together with suspicious minds. Oh, yeah, we can be our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let us survive. Oh, dry the tears from your eyes. Just hang on, save so good thing that oh, heart. Darling, I never have liked you. Oh no, baby.
People.
Yeah.
Home Depot,
Depot.
Venice. Now, with the bad back and everything, I've been kind of pressed for getting things done. There's Connie,
Yeah.
trying to get out of the way of the camera. But hopefully, it's coming up real shortly. It should be when we brought the pizzas in. Now, you know those big sheets that we had?
Yeah.
We brought in about 6 or 7 of those, and we brought in 300 pork sandwiches. Okay.
And they didn't take long to go.
And if the filming came out right, we're going to call this part Gone in 60 Seconds.
There you go.
There we go. All the way down. Grab it, get in line, get in line. The lines kept forming.
Yeah, but you have
Right
people in
down.
the front just
Hey, I
passing
think there's
it
a couple
back.
of crumbs. There we go. Oh, let's start on the pork sandwiches. I hollered pork and look at the line. Oh, look who's in the front of the line. Debbie and Gay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to be in trouble for that one.
Oh, yeah.
All right. This is Harold Wilkie. Have you gotten a good look at this Packard?
No, I haven't seen it.
He comes out to Albertsons a lot. He hasn't come to
maybe I have
Mel's
seen
too
this one.
often. Gorgeous Packard. He's done a beautiful job. He works for Rick Treewergy, works down at the museum, and brings the Packard out every chance he gets. He's got the big handlebar kind of mustache and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Nice guy.